He was born in a place no one had ever heard of, a small, dusty village buried deep in the heart of Pakistan. The kind of place where electricity came and went like a whisper, where roads were muddy trails, and where children often stopped dreaming before they even started. His name was Asim. To the world, he was nobody. Just another poor kid, just another name in the dirt. But to himself, he was someone. He didn't know how or when or what it would take, but he had a whisper in his heart, "I'm meant for something more." His father drove a rickshaw. Every evening, he would return home covered in dust and sweat, exhausted but proud. His mother stitched clothes to add a few rupees to the jar they kept hidden under their bed. It was never enough, but it was always something. In that tiny home with leaking walls and creaky windows, Asim dared to dream. No one encouraged him. In fact, most told him the opposite. At school, he wasn't the smartest, but he was the most curious. He sat in the front row, asked questions, read every chapter twice, even if he didn't understand it the first time. The teachers would scoff. His classmates would laugh. "Rickshaw driver's son wants to be a scientist? Go fetch water, Asim. Big dreams don't suit small people." He would lower his head, not because he was ashamed, but because he was planting roots. Every insult was water. Every humiliation, sunlight. Something was growing inside him. After 10th grade, tragedy struck. His father fell ill. The doctor's bills were more than the family could ever afford. His mother's eyesight started fading. Their financial thread was stretched thin, ready to snap. Everyone expected Asim to quit school. He didn't. Instead, he got a job washing dishes in a nearby hotel during the day and studied at night. The library became his second home. He discovered the internet, slow and glitchy, but it opened windows to worlds he never knew existed. He started watching YouTube videos. How to start a business with no money. Entrepreneurship for beginners. Motivational talks by real-life millionaires. It wasn't just about the money. It was about hope, about proving to himself that his life wasn't a mistake. One day, while walking through the village, he noticed something strange. Old craftsmen were making beautiful handmade shoes, baskets, and clothes. But no one bought them. No one appreciated them. A crazy idea formed in his mind. He gathered a few samples, took a borrowed train ride to Lahore, and tried to sell them in the market. People laughed. Some mocked the villager with his old-school products. But after 3 days, he sold everything. That was the moment. That was when he realized something powerful. The market is what you create. The value is what you believe. The market is what you create. The value is what you believe in. He started a Facebook page. Handmade by Pakistan. He didn't even own a laptop. He managed everything from his second-hand Android phone. Within months, orders started trickling in, then flowing, then flooding. But success doesn't come alone. His website was hacked. A fake legal case accused him of fraud. Competitors protested that he was stealing their business. There were days he felt like quitting, days he couldn't sleep, days he cried in silence. But then he would remember his father's last words before passing away. "When life throws stones at you, don't build walls. Build your path." So he fought back, rebuilt everything. This time, stronger, with a team, with security, with a purpose. He rebranded his startup into Pakroots, a platform that empowered rural artisans to sell their crafts to the world. He didn't just sell products. He told their stories. The woman weaving shawls to feed her kids, the old man carving wooden toys by candlelight. People didn't just buy, they connected. 5 years passed, and Asim? He was no longer the boy people laughed at. His company now shipped to London, Canada, Dubai, and Saudi Arabia. His annual income was in millions, but he still lived in the same village. He built a school, gave internet to the whole town, sponsored 20 students every year for higher education. Yet, even in all this success, he remained alone. Friends had moved on. Some couldn't digest his success. Some simply drifted apart. He thought about marriage, but feared he wouldn't be able to give time or peace to someone else. He carried too many responsibilities, too many scars. In one interview, the host asked him, "Are you happy now?" He smiled. "I don't know if I'm happy," he said, "but I'm at peace, because I never let my dreams die. They say dreams don't come true in places like Gulpur. They say poor boys should stay poor." But Asim didn't listen. He listened to the voice in his heart, the one that said, "You're more than this. Keep going." This isn't just his story. It's the story of every young man and woman who is told to sit down, shut up, and stop dreaming. To you, who's watching or listening, no matter how poor you are, no matter how broken your path is, no matter how many people laugh at your dreams, don't stop. Don't ever stop. Because dreams aren't born in riches, they're born in resistance. And those who dare to dream in darkness are the ones who shine the brightest.